So here we are back in the building program. I've added in some extra template profiles in here, so we've got some extra tangible data for production of our duct and pipe runs. So what we need to do now is move into the energy program to run some numbers to get some heat gain and heat loss results. So we go into the energy program. What the program does, it actually applies certain default settings for pre-treatment of air. So for example, if we go to the general plant, we can decide whether we actually have any mechanical ventilation or not. On the heating side, we could ventilate air into the space at 13 degrees from our central air handler, so the main air heater battery will take up the fresh air slack, and so that when we size our radiators to the spaces or our fan coil units, only the local losses will be considered. We adopt the same principle with cooling as well. Again, if I'm tempering the fresh air from my various months of the year, it looks at the average monthly maximum temperature. We're then chilling that down to say 13 degrees, and again we'll only be looking at the local gains to the spaces when we size our plant within those spaces. So we can now display our heat gains and heat losses. So if I want to look at a heat gain for a space, I can grab the space, look at the individual gain to that space. I can view it numerically, and that's peaking out at 18 kilowatts, so I would need a selection of fan coil units in order to meet that 18 kilowatt requirement. Heat gain, heat loss wise is the same. The room losses are presented slightly differently in that you get a breakdown. You can select the space in question, go into the details, and it'll give you a breakdown of all the temperature drops across all the various partitions to give you a net gain or a loss to the space.